Everybody, what's up? I am back from almost a week in sunny Florida, and let's just say Mother Nature, who I've always loved and appreciated with all my heart and soul, she made it very difficult to go there and to come back. We drove to Chicago the night before our trip. We flew out of Chicago Thursday morning, and there was a snowstorm in Milwaukee and Chicago that, all the schools were closed, whatnot. Our normal 3-hour drive took almost 6 hours to get to Chicago Wednesday night. I'm going to attach this to Captain Fury 2007's video. He had 21.5 inches of snow that he was complaining about. We drove through that snow to get to our trip. They canceled almost 2,000 flights at O'Hare Airport that day on Wednesday, and by the time we drove into Chicago, the roads had cleared a little bit. It was still snowing, but at least the roads were cleared. We could see airports taking off. Our hotel was close to the airport the first night, and it was the first time in my life I was happy to hear airplanes take off all night long. We left on time without a hitch on Thursday morning. Got to Orlando on Thursday right on time, and proceeded to have an absolutely wonderful vacation. I wore shorts the whole time, short sleeve shirts. The one day it was a little cool, I had to wear a sweatshirt, but it was awesome. And I even, in a couple days we had a little downtime, I was able to go for a jog. And as I was running outside, just in shorts, jogging shorts, and a t-shirt, I just thought how absolutely amazing it was being in Florida right then and there. While at home on Sunday, while we were doing water rides at Universal Studios in one of the theme parks, it was almost 40 degrees below zero with wind chill. And my mom, we talked to my parents that night. She couldn't even go to work because the roads had drifted over so bad. It was almost 40 below Fahrenheit. We got home and we ended up, just a shock to the body because it was cold. And driving home from Chicago, we hit another blizzard. And now tomorrow, we're supposed to get dumped on another like 8 inches or something of snow. So I've always said I love Wisconsin. I'm never going to complain about the weather because I live here, I choose to live here, but it's getting old. Mother Nature, it's getting old. And last night I got home after traveling for like 12, 13 hours or being up that long. I went for a walk down the street to Subway to grab some lunch/dinner, and I just about slipped on the ice. I slipped on the ice in my sister's driveway, and my elbow and arm still hurt, and it was freezing. It was 0 degrees, and a day earlier I was in short sleeves and shorts outside jogging in the sun. What a slap in the face. Mother Nature, I loved you, but it's over. I want out. I want this to end. Seriously, enough is enough. But other than that, I don't know if it's harder to come back because of that, or just makes the trip all the sweeter. I don't know. I will say it was an amazing trip. I shot 20 minutes of video of my nephews that I will not be posting, because I really don't like putting them on there. The rest of the trip, I shot photos like crazy. I shot almost 600 photographs. I found my muse with my camera, something I haven't done in a while. So there won't be any video to shoot. I may do 1 or 2 slideshows of the trip if I can lean it down into, a couple videos. I don't want But the trip was phenomenal. The kids loved it. We had a lot of good times. Just a lot to talk about, and I might talk about the trip in more detail and specifics in another video or something. But the weird thing is, I went a week without internet. We had no internet at the house we rented, and it was good for me. I text messaged one of my friends, but otherwise no connection with the outside or YouTube world. And I found an odd thing happen. I missed you guys. I missed my YouTube friends, who I realize I see and chat with on a daily basis. I wondered what was going on with everybody. It's kind of a weird thing. It made me come back. You know, I'll never get caught up. I don't know if I'm even going to try on everybody's videos. But just looking on my subscription page last night, seeing all the friendly, familiar faces of the community of friendships I've made, and it really goes to show how much it does mean to you. And I missed seeing what everybody was up to. Now, I didn't ponder on that. I obviously had a blast with the kids and my family, and just being there was just wild. It was just awesome. That's all I can say. It was just an incredible trip. But suddenly YouTube is a part of my life, and I felt weird not videotaping things. But yet there just wasn't a place for me to get the camera out and talk to it. And you know, some things are better not. You don't have to record every piece of your life. So it's great to be back and get in the swing of things, but it also made me realize how much time I have been spending in front of the computer, in front of YouTube, and it was nice to get away from that. You realize how much it becomes part of your day, and that's not necessarily always a good thing. It's good to have a life. It's good to be outside experiencing other things. So it's made me reevaluate my time even more, and how I spend it. But it also made me reevaluate this damn weather. And if there's a blizzard, who knows if I'll show it. And here's the weird thing. We were gone, you know, 5 days or something, and all of a sudden I quickly forgot how shitty it was at home, how shitty the weather really was. I talked to my mom, and I really couldn't even fathom the weather we had that I'm used to living in. So all of you people in the southern areas that have the beautiful weather all the time, you really have no idea what it's like living in this winterland that we do. Because I quickly forgot after only 5 days. You just assume the rest of the world is like you. You assume the rest of the world is dealing with the conditions you do, and we don't. You know, this morning, getting up, going to work, it's just a slap in the face. And I'm dreading this blizzard tomorrow. But hey, it's still light out. Spring is around the corner. It has to be. And now the plans I'm making with some friends for some trips and things like that involve April and May and summer months. So spring is here, and the planning of summer and spring is here. So that's all for now. I rambled on long enough. Got a lot of videos I want to make, and yet I still somehow have to balance my time on the site. So that's all for now. I missed you guys, and talk to y'all later. Take it easy. Bye.